All right, everybody, how are you? I'm doing great, even though my US dollar, Canadian dollar hit stop loss, hits its stop loss. I'm doing great. So this is what we're listening to. I love listening to this while I work. It's pretty cool. It's called low definition music. Right, hello Tanya, how are you? Alan, everybody. Why so CamFX is bad, it's doing bad. That's you lost $350 via VIP signal. And well, that, I mean, really, that really doesn't mean much to me. $350 out of how much that you had on your account. If $350 represents tons of money for you, you should definitely not be trading that big. That is your fault and your fault only, not mine, because we are not going to win every single fucking trade. Do you understand that? So if $350 is too much for you, don't trade that much. You know, that is all on you, mate. The tune, Tim, was low definition music. This is a channel that I follow. Just search for lo-fi, on YouTube, and you're going to get tons of music. Hello, Smash You. So, Wise, that is your fault. If $350 hurts, don't trade that big, mate. What the hell is wrong with you? Do you think you're going to be winning every single trade? No. So, my current positions are up $1,800. I also took a loss on the US dollar. So let me show you, because I also took that loss. So, hold on. I do trade all the signals that I sent you. I mean, the trades that I sent you are my trades. All history? No, not all history. I'm just going to show you today. So this is my history today. I lost $600 on the US dollar, Canadian dollar long. I mean, I tell you that I do send you. I send the trades that I send you are the trades that I take. You know, I lost. I mean, but have a look at this. This is a $600 loss on a $60,000 account. So that $350 that you lost on the on my trade, mate, you're trading too big. Just trade smaller. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You know, you're going to burn your account if you do that. So let's talk about what happened. In hindsight, I could have avoided taking that loss. You know, I could have put my my buy stops above those highs, you know, but the risk to reward was just off. You know, every trade, every loss is a lesson. Every loss is a lesson. So yeah, this loss could have definitely been avoided. But you know, I was trading the continuation pattern here. I'm still holding US dollar, Canadian dollar longs with the swing trading group, you know, even though this is what the US dollar, Canadian dollar is doing at the moment. So hold on. Right, so I'm holding this longs. Let me show you on the daily time frame. I'm still holding these longs. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out almost at break even, you know. But I'm still holding those longs, you know. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out at break even, right? But if the US dollar, Canadian dollar comes back down to the 125 level, and I see some rejection, I will buy into that weakness again. You know, that's just the way that I trade. Yeah, no complaints then, always. Right. I hate when people complain about losses. I mean, losses come with the game, you know. If you're not, if your skin is not tough enough to to endure a loss, don't trade. That's my only advice, right? If you're going to be annoyed by a loss, don't trade at all. Because trust me, you are going to lose a couple of times in your life trading the market. So let's have a look at the NASDAQ, because the NASDAQ is the one that we're going to, or that I traded today. I got, I'll show you. I got what? Triggered on my NASDAQ longs right here. Hold on. Right, so hold on, right there. So I got triggered today on my NASDAQ longs. I got triggered today on my NASDAQ longs. I'm going to take you through my rationale behind this trade. Let me just remind everybody that what I'm doing here. The show started. Right. Hey, if you are not part of the VIP team, why don't you go ahead and click the link below and use promo code Orlando25 to get 25% off of your subscription, Right, so let's have a look. No, this is not a VIP trade, mate. This is not a VIP trade. This is just another rationale. This is another trading. This is my own personal trading. So will the USD rise back up any moment soon? I don't think so, Jackson. For the moment, I know that on today's daily watch list, I was talking about the possibilities of a 9280 breakout on the DXY, but I'll show you the actual chart. But let me go through these NASDAQ longs, right? No, this is not on the swing group either. This is just the VIP trading. The VIP trading group has a very specific set of rules. This is just me buying a dip on the NASDAQ. So if you are part of this show on a daily basis, mates, you already know that this is what I was waiting for. So let me thicken this out for you guys. Right, I think that I can. Yeah, boom. So this green line is basically this part of historic price action. I was waiting for a dip to this previous level, right? And I've been talking about this for the past week and a half or so. When price was trading right here is when I started to look. I started to wait for that pullback. So this structure is no longer in play. I was waiting for that pullback to the 15370 level or so. Remember, I was waiting for this one right here. No, I don't post 100% of my trades on the VIP chat, mate. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna manage your account for £35 a month. That's no. But the VIP group represents about, it has a very specific set of rules, a system that I created for that specific group, and I take all the trades that I send there. I don't send all my trades there. That would be nuts, Right? So, this is what I was waiting for. If you are part of the show, I was telling you guys that, trading at these levels to me was absolutely unnecessary and actually was not a good idea. I was waiting for this, right, for price action to retest these levels. This happened yesterday during this candle, and I didn't buy that dip. I didn't buy the dip here. Actually, today I put a buy stop above these highs around the 15. Let me show you the exact level where I put that buy stop. I put a buy stop here at the 15,465 level with my stop losses below today's lows right here. So I got triggered during CPI data launch, during the CPI data, right? I got triggered during the CPI data dump, and I'm holding this trade, you know, taking profits at these highs. Right, if I'm going to take profit at these highs, and I'm going to let 1/3 of it ride to all-time highs, right? So that's pretty much basically what I was looking on the NASDAQ, and you know, it's playing out right now. Now, I mean, this idea could fail. In fact, because, well, we are trading below the weekly pivot at the moment, right? And on the very short term, we are still making daily weekly lows. Now, today's daily weekly highs. And, you know, we get, right. We are still printing lower daily highs, but today, I mean, today's highs are still yet to be printed. So basically, this is my NASDAQ trade. I mean, I had a plan. My plan played out, so I'm going to be trading my plan here, right? Let's move on. Right, let's move on. So let's have a look at the chat. Like everyone said, if our risk management is good, then yes, do we earn? The VIP focuses on strategies and news. Actually, if you expect getting good signals, then you get disappointed. Don't follow the trading advice blindly. That's a good advice. Do your research, assess your risk appetite, then and manage your trade. That is a good advice, actually. You know, these are my trades. Like I told you, like I showed you, I do take those trades. Today I took a loss on the US dollar, Canadian dollar, but overall I'm still up. My trades are up $2,000, right? I'm still a little bit long on the US dollar, Canadian dollar, etc. I mean, do your analysis. I mean, exactly. I mean, if it doesn't make sense to you, don't take the trade. That's a good piece of advice. So what happened to Litecoin yesterday was pretty funny. I don't give signals, just Ed. I mean, I share my trades. I just shared the trade right now. I mean, I showed you the trade. I mean, it's your decision to follow the trade or not. I mean, if it doesn't make sense to you, don't follow the trade. That's just what happens here. So Litecoin, that was pretty insane what happened yesterday, right? So fake news was exactly, Godfrey, was what happened yesterday with Litecoin. Apparently, let me show you actually what happened yesterday. Litecoin, fake news. Let's right. So this is what happened with Litecoin. Someone out there tweeted, no, and it actually wasn't the Litecoin Foundation. It was some news outlet. Oh, it was them then. It was them. It was them. All right, I didn't know that. So, well, they tweeted that Walmart was going to start accepting Litecoin, right? So of course that brought a lot of buyers to the market. That brought a lot of buyers to the market, and then when Walmart released a press release that they were actually not going to be accepting Litecoin, that was in fact fake news, price came crashing down. So let's have a look at the 5-minute chart, because this is insane. And you know how manipulative that is? I mean, this is clearly a pump and dump scheme, in my opinion, because I mean, Because I mean, if the Litecoin Foundation, I mean, if they actually tweeted that, this is definitely a pump and dump scheme, right? But then after that, after that they tweeted that the Litecoin Foundation has not entered into a partnership with Walmart. Well, I don't know if they actually tweeted that or not, but this is what happened yesterday, and this is exactly what we saw on all crypto markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. That boomerang, that boomerang move was all over the place. That was it. Right, so talking about VIP trades, right? We have two trades that are running in profits, mates. I'll show you the two trades that are running in profits. So this is the VIP account. I mean, we took a loss today on the VIP account still, but still holding two trades that are running very, very good. GBP Yen and the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Taking one loss and hitting two targets with a better than a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, that makes money in the long term, mate. Don't be focused on one single trade. Just trust the process. This one's going to erase today's losses, and this one's going to bring a 2.2R. Well, Lockman, if you feel disappointed for one loss, then trading is not for you. Right? If you feel disappointed because we lost one trade, then trading is not for you. That's pretty much what I can say. Let's talk about Ethereum, right? Let's talk about Ethereum. So the daily in Ethereum. I'm still long Ethereum, and I actually added yesterday on that dip. And this is the thing, every single piece of analysis that I go through with you is backed by an actual trade that I make, or that I take. Now I'm going to talk about adding to my Ethereum longs. So here's my Ethereum trade on the daily. I'm still holding this buy from back in June, July, I don't know. And yesterday I added on that dip. Yep, I'm also on the US dollar Mexican peso, mate. I'll show you. I can't show you because that's a VIP trade actually. Yeah, I'm still on that, mate. I'm still on that beautiful US dollar Mexican peso. Right, so Ethereum. Let's have a look at the daily in Ethereum. Maybe it doesn't say too much to you. The reason that I added to you. Let's go on why I added to yesterday's price action, right? So this is the daily, right? I am still very, very. Oh boy, what the fuck? I am still very bullish on cryptocurrencies, right? Still holding on to my longs from the buys at these lows, and my stop losses are actually. I'll show you where my stop losses are. My stop losses are actually here below this red line, which are last month's lows. The reason Ethereum was closed an hour ago? No, that can't be true. So my stop losses are below last month's lows, right here. And let's go back to the daily chart, and the reason that I added on my Ethereum longs. I added on my Ethereum longs because of this. This is why. This is why I'm still bullish on Ethereum. Edwin, no, Edwin, I'm pretty sure that is not correct. Right, so I'm gonna get Edwin. If you're talking about the swing trading group, I don't know. I'm gonna go through that one. Right, I'm gonna go through the swing trading group after the show. You know, maybe not. You know, maybe you're right, maybe not. But I'll remember that. I mean, remember that when it comes to CFDs, you know, prices do differ from broker to broker. So I'll have to take a very good look at it. Where do you trade crypto? AvaTrade. I use AvaTrade. So why I'm still holding on to my longs in Ethereum, and why did I add it yesterday on that dip? Well, with this flash crash, this was a flash crash from the highs, you know, where we took out where 3.3 billion dollars were liquidated in this move to the downside. I mean, I don't know why people, you know, just I mean, just like to burn money, and they go into very leveraged positions at the highs. That's why we get this very strong moves to the downside in cryptocurrencies. Most of it because of the high leverage position sizes that people take at the highs of the move. So when the crypto space or the crypto market just move a little bit to the downside, these positions start getting liquidated because of margin requirements, right? And when one position gets liquidated, price moves lower, and the other one gets liquidated, price moves lower, etc., 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 creating a snowball effect that makes for these kinds of moves. But the thing about this is that this market still respects, you know, levels. They do respect levels. So what we have here on that flash crash is a perfect retrace back to this previous lows and previous highs, right? You know, Binance is the best platform for crypto trade. Yeah, you know, but when I trade crypto, I don't. We're talking about trading crypto, and I use the CFDs to trade crypto, so that's why I use AvaTrade. But yeah, you can go to Binance or whatever exchange you want. I mean, that's awesome, Gottfried Niardo. So basically, I added yesterday because of the fail to retest that low. And I was talking about that, right? On the 4-hour chart, this is the 4-hour chart. No, this is the hourly. On the 4-hour chart, very much looks like this. You know, yesterday was again a retest of the short term, or the short term level, right? The 3083 to 3170 level or so, right here. So basically this is what I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at levels. This is what I base my trading on, levels. So here is where we saw buyers jump in the past, as you can see here, boom. This is a level that buyers are protecting. And as you can see here, we do have somewhat of a reversal pattern printing. So I added here on the dip to this level. And what I'm doing again is just trading the breakout of this pattern above the weekly pivot on Ethereum. And those are basically my thoughts on this market. I'm still holding to all-time highs. I like Ethereum. I like the way that... I'm sorry. Oof. You know, so Giovanni, you're talking, yeah, I mean, if you're talking about the crypto group, yeah, that was a 1200 pip win on the crypto group. Can someone assist me to start on this journey? I have little knowledge on trading, which seems worthless lately. So, Steven, I don't know what to say, mate. You know, just start start reading and start, watching educational videos. There's tons of free stuff available. I think we do have some educational stuff. If we don't, maybe I'm thinking about creating a flash, somewhat of a beginner's guide to trading, because I'm getting a ton of questions about this. Oh, we do have a trading guide. So yeah, if you can point us out to that, Godfred, that would be awesome. Giovanni Mac, silver still long, mate. Still long. Silver. Right, so let's have a look at the DXY. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a little bit tired. That coffee, my coffee did, I didn't drink coffee today. That's why. That's why I'm a little bit tired. So the US dollar, someone was asking me about if I think that the US dollar is going to retrace back. I don't know. No one knows what's going to happen. So basically what I'm looking here, so we are 4 minutes or 3 minutes and a half away from the market open. Let me just check my positions. Everything looking peachy. Everything looking peachy. Yep. I'm just checking my position, guys. It's important to do so, right? Here's the cat. All right. GJ. Okay. NASDAQ. Okay. Ethereum. Okay. I am. All right. So the US dollar. This is the thing, guys. The USD. What I was looking at. Let me just go ahead and delete this price action. All right. So this about. Right. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. So this is what I was looking at today, right? This is what I was looking at today. I was looking at, momentum to the upside in the US dollar, making higher lows, creating a flat triangle for a breakout. But then, we have this super disappointing inflation data out of the US. That's important, and blam. What happened is that the US dollar broke with that, with the short-term bullish structure, right, creating a bearish flag. So now we're looking to sales on the US dollar and sales only. This was a clean break of a level. We still have to break. We broke with yesterday's lows, so we broke with the immediate bullish structure, and but these lows are still very much in play. Right, pretty much targeting that 92.70, 91.70 level, big level historically on the DXY. The daily looks also very bearish, guys. I wouldn't take US dollar longs at the moment, and yeah, pretty much it. Now, if we look at the hourly, oh boy, that's it. If we look at the hourly on the DXY, we pretty much hit the ADR lows. Here, but remember that this is data day, so ADRs don't mean much. ADR is average daily range, if you didn't know. All right, average daily low, so we need to wait and see what happens with the market open. So let's wait for that market open. Let's wait for that market open in about 45 seconds. Oh. Right? You want, how did you know for CPI? Yeah, here, Forex Factory calendar, mate. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Boom. The market just opened. Let's have a look at the very low time frames, 3 minutes or so. Market just opened. I thought we would have. Did the market just open? Yeah. We hadn't had any. Yeah, the market just opened, so we're having some bearish bearish price action on the US dollar. But let's have a look at the NASDAQ. Boom! Shakalaka. So the NASDAQ flying. The NASDAQ flying on the short term time frames. My NASDAQ trade looking very good at the moment. This is how the NASDAQ trade, my NASDAQ trade is looking at the moment. It's looking extremely good. This is the 50-minute time frame on hey, who's a good boy? This is the 50-minute time frames on my MT4. I mean, this NASDAQ trade is looking fantastic. Let's have a look at the hourly. Yeah, pretty strong bullish move on the NASDAQ again. We need to break with these highs, with yesterday's highs, of course, in order to be completely out of the woods on this NASDAQ. Right, the 4-hour chart looks extremely bullish. If you ask me, loving that trade, holding on to it for dear life. But you know, I mean, plan the trade and trade the plan. That's the only piece of advice that I'm going to give you. Plan the trade and trade the plan, and I mean, you know, I waited for over a week for this to really cooked for me to be able to trade it. You know, I waited for a week, but I had a plan. And this was my plan, and I'm trading the plan. I mean, that's what I can tell you. Yeah, let's have a look at some currency pairs, right? US dollar, Canadian dollar. We took a loss today here, that's fine. Let's have a look at the pound yen. The pound yen breaking with yesterday's highs and last week's highs. I'm sorry. That's a good sign. The Aussie Yen, the Aussie Yen, if you remember, we had a short on the Aussie Yen. I closed it for a 0.4% loss or something. But what I do like about the Aussie Yen right now is this. I mean, it's setting up very, let me just get rid of all of this. The Aussie Yen is still inside of this bearish structure, guys. But what I'm looking for, and I'm gonna put that on a hot, and this is blue. Right, what I'm looking here on the Aussie Yen is this very nice flaggish formation for a continuation. I'm going to be sending that trade because I'm going to take that trade. Yes, Joffer, I know the US dollar, Canadian dollar hit stop loss. I took the trade and I took the loss, you know. You don't have to remind everybody about it. Everybody that took it obviously lost money, you know. But if you can't handle losses, trading is not for you, guys. So I'm going to be sending this trade. I'm going to take that trade, actually, and send it to the VIP group. If you want to be part of the VIP group, you know, hit the link below the video. And use promo Orlando 25. I'm not going to write it down. Actually, Orlando 25 to get 25% off of your subscription right now. Right, so let's have a look at what's going on right here. Cool. So yeah, I mean, I'm about to take this Aussie Yen trade, looking extremely good. Let's have a look at the yen, right? So the yen is trading absolutely in a horrible range, you know, in a horrible range. Let's have a look at the daily on the yen. The daily on the yen looks, I mean, it doesn't look like much, but let's have a look at some levels on the daily, you know. That this is the Japanese yen basket. Thank you, Smashu. Yeah, that's right. I mean, people complaining about one loss should really not be trading. Right. So the yen. This is FXEM Japanese yen basket, which is very much like the like a DXY, but for the Japanese yen, right? So this is what I'm looking at, right? And this is what I also like about that yen, the Aussie yen long, right? The Aussie yen long, what I like about the Aussie yen long is, one, the Aussie is bullish at the moment. If you can see, I mean, the Aussie yen is following the Aussie US dollar path very similarly, right? The Aussie is bullish at the moment, and well, if you look at the Aussie, right? If you look at the Aussie, this is the level that it's holding, and you know, this is an Aussie dollar an Aussie dollar driven trade that I'm looking at on the Aussie yen, but also a Japanese yen based trade. Why? Because the Japanese yen is bearish on the daily, right? This level, the 92.80 level or so, boom, right here, is the one that I'm looking at. And this, my friends, if it looks like a flag, smells like a flag, must be a flag, right? Yeah, the Japanese yen, I'm bearish on the Japanese yen on the daily, based on the daily time frames, and the Aussie being bullish makes for an Aussie yen extremely good trade idea. So I'm sending that to the VIP team. If you want to be part of that trade, hit the link below this video, mates, and subscribe with the promo code Orlando25 to get 25% off of that subscription. Offer available only today. Boom. Let's talk about that. Nope. Yeah, the Aussie US dollar already. Well, I already went through it a little bit, but why don't we go ahead and go through it again? It is looking very good. Looking very good to the upside, an upside continuation on the Aussie US dollar. Just very much like the Aussie yen, printing a very nice flag right here at the lows, with price being capped to the downside by the 73 level. Right, this, all of this right here, very, very nice cap to the downside right here. So the Aussie USD is looking extremely good. I mean, the Aussie overall is looking extremely good for buys. Now the GBP USD. The GBP USD pretty much broke with. Let's have a look at the hourly chart. The GBP USD broke with the highs right here, and broke with its ADR high. Now this could in fact be a great trade. Let me think about it. Let me go to the 2-hour chart, and let me think if I should. I mean, I'm already long on the pound with the pound yen, so actually not taking that trade. But you know, this is what a flat triangle looks like: higher highs, flat lows, boom, breakout, right? So if I were to trade this breakout, what I would do is I would put a limit, a buy limit order here with stops just below these lows. What I don't like about this is the risk-reward ratio on this trade, on this possible position. It would look something like this. Oh boy, this is a short position, long position. It would look, I'm sorry, it would look something like this. So it would give me a less than a 1-to-1 risk-to-reward ratio, which I hate. So I wouldn't take that trade. But you know, this is a massive level that the pound has broken with. Massive level historically. So we should get some, I mean, I hate saying we should get some upside continuation, but what I'm going to say is that the highest probability trade would be here to a bullish continuation in this market. Again, plan your trade and trade your plan. Don't hate on me later. Right? right? Euro US dollar. The Euro USD really doesn't seem, doesn't look like much, to be completely honest. I hate it. I don't see anything good here on the Euro US dollar. Let's have a look at some, I'm sorry, some other currency pairs. Gold. Let's have a look at gold. So gold, gold is inside a no trade range for me, right? I'm not trading gold anytime soon. Mates, I'm sorry about that. I know you dig trading gold, but you know, would you want to trade gold here in this chop mess? No. To me, this is a no trade range, and I'm gonna put it bare. I'm gonna put it bold and big. Oh, they're good. My dog is here. Who's a good boy? Huh? Where have you been? You have plants all over your face. Right, so a no trade range. I want it bolder so you guys can see. 40. All right. This is a no trade range. Why? Because it's yeah, I'm gonna do the Euro Yen. Oh boy, I have the Euro Yen. Actually, I'm gonna do the Euro Yen first because I did have a trade idea here on the Euro Yen that might play out. I don't know. My trade idea yesterday was this: long on the Euro Yen. I wasn't going to take it yesterday, but when I saw price action, yes, thank you for pointing this market out, Yolo. But when I saw this market yesterday, we were trading here around these levels, right? So on the hourly, it looked quite good, you know. We are trading or rejecting a very pivotal level on the Euro Yen. This is the level that took buyers or that buyers jump in after the breakout, right? And as you can see, the level that buyers are protecting. Pretty clear on price action. Learn how to read price action. And we were trading here yesterday. So, but it was late on the day, so I was not going to take a trade, right? Late on the day. What I wanted, it was for price to close where it actually closed. Let's go to the hourly chart so you can actually see better what I'm at. Right, so I wanted price to close within the range that I had already established, right? I didn't want price to close above the what was at the moment that daily high. I also didn't want price to close on a new daily low, right? That would completely and utterly eliminate my trade idea. It actually closed very good because today opened here, right at the ADR lows, and right now we are seeing some bearish momentum here. Let's have a look at the Japanese yen. Well, we are seeing some bullishness on the Japanese yen, so clearly bearish for yen pairs, but still looking to trade this idea. Now, the reason that I'm looking for longs is this. If you look at the daily chart, right, the daily chart, I'm sorry, if you look at the daily chart, after that retest of the 130.50 to 130.60 level, right here, we had a very bearish day. And last 3 days have closed bullish, right? And the downside here is being capped, is being capped by these highs. The level that was broke with and that we saw on the hourly chart. So this is what I call a reversal failure. It's still not playable right now. That means that this scenario, or the scenario that I'm explaining, is it has not played out 100% yet, so I'm not taking the trade yet. Why? Because Just like we were talking about gold being on a no trade range, taking a trade on a no trade range is absolutely burning money in the sense that that there's no edge. You don't know if price is going to break to the upside or price is going to break to the downside, right? Playing a scenario that has not played out yet is exactly the same thing because you don't know if it's going to play out. So by taking a trade on a scenario that has not played out completely just yet, what happens is that there is no edge. I mean, I can't explain it any better. So basically, this is what I call a possible, reversal failure. Okay, so on the hourly, for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 trading days, we were making new daily lows, right? Yeah, today we broke with that structure and we are retesting yesterday's lows. As you can see here on the 1 hour, sellers are unable to break with that daily lows, right? And this is just opening, volatility. Opening volatility here, as you can see. Now, the way that I would trade this would be on the 4-hour chart, right? The way that I would really trade this would be here, as a bull flag, right here. Let me show you this beautiful bull flag. Right here. Cool beans. So this is exactly what I'm telling you, right? I mean, could this be any clearer for you guys? Could this be any clearer? I don't know. Just by drawing structures, you can see that the rejection was clear on that bull flag high. Right? So the way that I would play it, I would play the breakout of the bull flag, right? The breakout of these highs. And my trade would look something similar like this. Now, where will my targets be? Right? Where would my targets be? My targets would be right about here. So it would give me a nice 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. Right? This is not playable yet. I mean, this is absolutely not playable yet, but I'm going to take it eventually, and the VIP group is going to take that trade with them. If you want to be part of that, the link is below this video. Use promo code Orlando25 to get 25% off of your monthly subscription. Yeah, I can't make it any easier for you to join the VIP. GJ, no. I mean, GJ is still long. We were talking about gold. Right, so this is a no trade range for me in gold. It's super choppy. I don't know what's going to happen. More than welcome, YOLO. Hope it makes it clear. I don't know how to make it any clearer than that. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to break to the upside, to the downside. Who the fuck knows, right? But yeah, I'm long metals on the silver side, and also on this side. This is copper. Personally, holding a copper long. On gold. To the upside, I have the 108 or 1803 to 1805. To the downside, I have all of this, So to me, the highest probability breakout would be to the upside. But I'm not going to buy inside of this range at all. And actually, what I would love to see is the 1805 level to be cleared, because these lows are just too sketchy. That's gold for me, mates. I am not taking a trade in gold. I am not taking a trade in gold. Right. What's up? Do you have any questions about something else? I don't have a Bitcoin trade. I do have this. I do have a US dollar, Canadian dollar long, so I'm gonna put that here. Let's have a look at some weird ass currency pairs. CAD yen, no. Euro yen, I really dig that Euro yen. Hopefully it will play out. You know, that's the thing about the markets. You know, you just have to go through it and you know, look for setups. You know, and just wait for them to develop. That NASDAQ is retracing back from the weekly pivot. I'm still holding those longs. You know, I'm still holding my longs on the NASDAQ. This is a pretty slam dunk long setup, if you ask me. Boy, hold on. This is something. I'm just managing a trade that I have open, guys. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah. Right. Cool. So, any questions? Any questions? If you don't have any questions, yeah, you can cancel your subscription at any time. Just email support. The email is on the top of my screen. My estimate TP on NASDAQ is the highs. This is a longer term-ish trade. I would think of, you know, right about here, 15,650, 15,700 or so, something like that. Yeah, that would be where I would take profits on the NASDAQ long. Yep. So we've been live for an hour or so. I don't know about the US dollar, Canadian dollar long that you want to enter. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Recovery. That's called recovery. You know, was for a $5,000 account, just I never trade more than 1 to 2%. 1%. Never trade 1% more than your account. So, you know, use a position size calculator. I don't trade the Nikkei, but let's have a look. I don't even have it here, mate. Oh yeah, I did. Whoa. What is this? Why is this Nikkei like this? Why? I don't know. Is this normal? What the hell happened here overnight? I don't know. Yeah, I can have a look at that too. Just a second. So apparently we're having a US dollar recovery from the lows. You know, let's wait and see what happens here with the retest of these lows right here. This would in fact be something to look for on the US dollar. Right, so if you don't have any questions, I'm gonna end my show here. We've been live for an hour. Thank you guys for joining me. I strive to go live every single day at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, this not normal on the Nikkei, right? Well, you know, that's fine. Thank you for joining me. I'll be live tomorrow at the same time. Again, if you want to be part of the VIP team, just hit the link in the description. And you know, use promo code Orlando25 to get 25% off of your subscription. Have a great day. Have a great end of the day. Heads up to this. I mean, look at the hourly. Let's finish up by looking at this. Right, we are bouncing off of the ADR lows on the DXY and are retesting that weekly pivot on the previous bull broken lows. So heads up for what can be just a retest for further downside continuation. I wouldn't be a buyer here. We're just, we're just practically retesting yesterday's lows. So heads up to that, right? Well, the VIP will receive my trades when I take them or when I place the pending orders, and that will be soon, so hurry up. See you guys.